The story begins with a high-stakes mission showcasing the elite Royal Malaysian Navy Special Forces unit, PASKAL. Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahmat leads his team on a daring operation to rescue a Malaysian tanker, MV Bunga Laurel, hijacked by Somali pirates in the treacherous waters of the Gulf of Aden. As the pirates seize control of the vessel, the crew's safety hangs in the balance. Responding swiftly, PASKAL deploys 2 assault boats and a Super Lynx helicopter to intercept the hijacked tanker. The team's meticulous planning and execution highlight their rigorous training and unwavering commitment. Under the cover of night, the PASKAL operatives approach the MV Bunga Laurel with stealth and precision. They board the vessel, navigating its narrow corridors and confronting armed pirates. A series of intense close-quarters combat ensues, with PASKAL showcasing their tactical superiority. Throughout the mission, Arman exemplifies exceptional leadership, coordinating his team's movements and ensuring minimal casualties. The operatives systematically secure the ship, subduing the pirates and liberating the hostages. The successful rescue not only underscores PASKAL's operational excellence, but also elevates Malaysia's standing in international maritime security efforts. This opening sequence sets the tone for the film, immersing viewers in the perilous world of naval special operations. It offers a glimpse into the challenges faced by PASKAL operatives, balancing the demands of duty with personal sacrifice. The mission's success serves as a testament to their dedication and the rigorous training that molds them into one of Malaysia's most formidable defense units. Following the operation, the narrative delves deeper into Arman's personal life, exploring the complexities of his relationships and the internal conflicts arising from his perilous profession. This transition from action to character development provides a holistic view of the sacrifices made by those in service, setting the stage for the emotional and moral dilemmas that unfold throughout the film. Following their triumphant mission in Somalia, the elite Royal Malaysian Navy unit, PASKAL, returns to their base in Lumut, Perak. The film delves into the rigorous training that shapes these operatives into formidable warriors. Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahmat, a distinguished member of PASKAL, exemplifies dedication and resilience throughout these sequences. The training regimen is grueling, designed to test physical endurance, mental fortitude, and team cohesion. Recruits undergo intense drills, including amphibious assaults, close-quarters combat, and survival tactics. The camaraderie among the soldiers is palpable, with Arman forming close bonds with fellow operatives Joshua T. and Mohd Zarif, known as Jeb. Arman's motivation to join PASKAL is deeply personal, stemming from his desire to honor his late father's legacy, who sacrificed his life in service. This backstory adds emotional depth to his character, highlighting the personal sacrifices intertwined with military duty. Jeb's character is portrayed as aggressive and erratic, traits that become more pronounced during training. His envy towards Arman's accomplishments seeds internal conflict within the unit. The training sequences are interspersed with moments of levity and camaraderie, showcasing the human side of these soldiers. However, the underlying tension, particularly involving Jeb's growing resentment, hints at potential challenges ahead. These sequences not only depict the physical challenges faced by PASKAL operatives, but also delve into the psychological aspects of military life. The bonds formed, personal motivations, and internal conflicts are intricately woven into the narrative, providing a comprehensive understanding of the characters. As the training progresses, the film transitions to the operatives' personal lives, shedding light on the sacrifices made by both the soldiers and their families. This shift sets the stage for exploring the emotional complexities and moral dilemmas that arise from their demanding profession. The movie delves into the personal life of Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahmat, highlighting the emotional complexities faced by military personnel. Arman's mother, Khadija, harbors deep concerns about his perilous career, especially after the loss of her husband, Arman's father, who also served in the Royal Malaysian Navy's elite PASKAL unit. This familial tension underscores the personal sacrifices and emotional burdens borne by those in service and their loved ones. Khadija's apprehension is palpable as she fears the possibility of losing her son to the same fate that befell her husband. She expresses her desire for Arman to leave the military, yearning for a semblance of normalcy and safety for their family. Arman, torn between his commitment to his duty and his mother's wishes, faces an internal struggle. His dedication to honoring his father's legacy and protecting his nation stands in stark contrast to his mother's plea for self-preservation. This conflict is further intensified by Arman's close relationship with his comrade, Lieutenant Joshua T. Sengwai, affectionately known as Gerang. Their bond transcends mere camaraderie, with Arman viewing Joshua as a brother. Khadija's fears are exacerbated by the dangers inherent in Arman's missions, especially after the tragic loss of Joshua during a mission in Angola in 2011. This incident not only deepens Khadija's anxiety, but also adds to Arman's emotional burden as he grapples with guilt and grief over his friend's death. The film portrays Khadija's internal conflict as she balances her pride in Arman's achievements with her fear for his safety. This dynamic offers viewers a poignant insight into the often overlooked struggles of military families, highlighting the emotional toll of a life dedicated to service. Armand's predicament reflects the universal theme of duty versus family, a common thread in narratives centered around military life. As the story progresses, the narrative shifts to explore internal dynamics within the elite Royal Malaysian Navy unit. Warrant Officer Class 1 Mohd Zarif bin Zafruddin, known as Jeb, exhibits increasing signs of aggression and erratic behavior during training exercises. His demeanor contrasts sharply with the disciplined and cohesive nature of the team, raising concerns among his peers. Jeb's growing resentment towards Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahmat becomes evident. He perceives Arman's accolades and rapid progression within PASKAL as favoritism, leading to feelings of envy and bitterness. This internal conflict threatens the unit's harmony, as Jeb's attitude undermines the camaraderie essential for their high-stakes missions. The tension between Jeb and Arman escalates during a mission in Angola in 2011. Ignoring protocol and acting on impulse, Jeb engages the enemy with a grenade. The adversary retaliates by throwing the grenade back, resulting in the tragic death of Lieutenant Joshua T. Sengwai, affectionately known as Gerong, one of Arman's closest friends. This incident not only highlights the perils of insubordination, but also deepens the rift between Jeb and the rest of the unit. Consequently, Jeb faces a dishonorable discharge after executing a prisoner in cold blood, an act that starkly violates military ethics and PASKAL's code of conduct. He becomes increasingly disillusioned, blaming the system for perceived injustices rather than acknowledging his own transgressions. This downward spiral leads him to sever ties with his former comrades, setting him on a path of rogue mercenary work. Jeb's transformation from a decorated officer to a disgraced outcast serves as a cautionary tale within the film. It underscores the importance of discipline, unity, and adherence to ethical standards in maintaining the integrity of military operations. His envy and subsequent actions not only jeopardize missions, but also result in personal loss and alienation. The narrative escalates as Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahmat confronts a perilous situation involving the hijacking of an oil rig. Disgraced former PASKAL operative Jeb collaborates with pirate leader Rudy Rusli Parho to seize the offshore platform. Complicating matters, Lily, the widow of Arman's late comrade Joshua, is among the hostages, intensifying the mission's personal stakes. Upon receiving intelligence about the hijacking, the Royal Malaysian Navy swiftly mobilizes PASKAL units. Arman's team is recalled from leave and transported to the rendezvous point at sea via a RMAF C-130 Hercules before being picked up by the KD Leque. 2 additional teams are deployed as backup to a forward operating base aboard KD Maha Wangsa. After a change of plans, they dived towards the oil rig and secured the top to make way for reinforcements. The PASKAL operatives execute a high-risk underwater insertion, approaching the rig covertly to maintain the element of surprise. Upon breaching the platform, they encounter fortified positions and booby traps set by the hijackers, leading to intense firefights. Arman exhibits exceptional leadership, coordinating his team's maneuvers to systematically regain control of the rig. A pivotal confrontation unfolds between Arman and Jeb, who has taken Lily hostage and rigged her with explosives. Jeb challenges Arman to a final showdown, questioning his loyalty and skills. The ensuing struggle is both physical and emotional, culminating in Arman overpowering Jeb. Refusing capture, Jeb chooses death over surrender, falling into the sea. Simultaneously, Rudy attempts to escape by boat but is intercepted by the Navy, resulting in his demise. The successful rescue operation underscores PASKAL's dedication and proficiency, highlighting the sacrifices made by its members. The mission's conclusion brings a sense of closure to Arman, as he reconciles his duty with personal loss, honoring the legacy of fallen comrades. The successful execution of this mission reinforces the themes of bravery, sacrifice, and patriotism that permeate the film, offering viewers an insight into the complexities and demands of military special operations. The successful rescue operation underscores PASKAL's dedication and proficiency, highlighting the sacrifices made by its members. The mission's conclusion brings a sense of closure to Arman as he reconciles his duty with personal loss, honoring the legacy of fallen comrades. This moment reinforces the film's themes of bravery, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of camaraderie among soldiers. Arman's ability to persevere through adversity exemplifies the resilience and dedication characteristic of PASKAL operatives, inspiring both his team and the audience. Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahmat reflects on the sacrifices made by his comrades, particularly Lieutenant Joshua T. Sengwai. Joshua, affectionately known as Gerong, was not only a fellow PASKAL operative but also Arman's close friend. The scene underscores the personal costs of military service, highlighting the emotional burdens carried by soldiers and their families. It also emphasizes the importance of honoring fallen heroes, ensuring their legacies inspire future generations. Through this tribute, the film pays homage to all who have sacrificed in the line of duty, reinforcing the enduring values of loyalty and patriotism that PASKAL represents. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more. Catch you in the next one. Stay chilled.